Welcome to A Little Unscripted, the show where we pull a random title, spin a random genre, and then try to create a film that honestly
shouldn't work
and is impossible
and is way too expensive
and no one's asking for.
But that's the fun.
One idea,
1 hour,
and zero guarantees. Let's make this thing. Good day. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Logan.
And no matter what, we are going to make a movie today.
It's on the books, on the docket. We're right back. It's happening.
It's been on the docket. That's a really clinical way of putting it. It's on the docket. We're going to bend over and we're going to grease up and we're going to stick our fingers up this movie's butt.
I hope you're prepared for it.
Whatever the movie may be. It's on the docket.
It's on
Maybe that was more
docket.
British.
Maybe. I mean, it could be anything you want.
Can we turn any of our movies objectively just British? Have we done that yet?
No. Is that one of our challenges now?
But because I think that is a specific enough genre of movie, British something, right?
British humor definitely is very dry.
Or maybe not.
Very witty.
But is that a conceivable genre we can get? British something? British mystery? British comedy for sure?
I don't know. I think we could definitely try our hand at it. Would it fit as two Americans trying to make a British movie?
Oh, well, I like a
I'm
movie
just curious.
like Death at a Funeral.
Okay.
I could, as an American, objectively look at that. It's set in Great Britain.
Mm.
Almost all the characters are British.
Yeah.
Most of the characters we love who play Americans are all British.
They are pretty great at playing Americans.
Honestly, they're better at it than we are.
They
have the awards to prove it.
They really do. They really do.
I was still, to this day, I'll never forget, because I hadn't put it together, that Christian Bale was the little kid in Empire of the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching American Psycho, and his just plain accent in that, it blew my mind when I saw he was British in the special features. And then immediately I was like, oh, you nitwit.
Of course he is.
But it was such a good performance and accent.
He still does it to people.
I couldn't fathom at that time, like, how can you be that good, be that compelling? And side note, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I loved it, and book. But
okay. Yeah,
it just has to be so hard to not be doing your normal thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a talent. If I remember correctly from my times of like just random knowledge, like Daniel Day-Lewis lost his accent once and like needed a speech therapist to get it back.
Gosh,
it's like just like the idea of like,
because they did other
because he's so good at like losing himself in the role that like he played the role for so long that like he actually lost his normal accent. Can you imagine
a British actor having to do various regional dialects even on top of all this stuff and then forget it, right?
Yeah,
like because of the regional, and they say doing American accents can be particularly challenging. Because we have regions and dialects.
We have lots
as well.
of regions.
That's fascinating.
And if it wasn't Daniel Day-Lewis, it was Gary Oldman. I don't
it's
know.
Gary Oldman. It's
forget.
1,000,000%
Yeah,
Gary Oldman.
I forget which one it was.
Yes.
And I was like, either way, I could see it
Daniel
happening.
Day-Lewis too crazy. He's like, this is my accent now. Whatever it is,
he just demands that it happens.
And the world will bend.
No, I'm the character, and this is what I sound like now.
Well, in the movie we had him in, did we discuss what he would sound like?
No, I don't think we did.
Because he was a big bad. I felt like
we let him do his thing.
Channeling of Daniel Plainview-ish, with an American thing, authoritarian, icy evil. But man, is he just good. Yeah. He's terrifyingly great in everything he's in.
He definitely commands the scene.
Yeah. In our last movie, which was a spy movie, a genre we both said that we love.
It is always fun.
Classic and fun.
The
palette was wide open for us.
Yes.
Are you regretful at all of the way we decided what kind of story we decided to do?
No, I think
infiltration.
It felt really fun.
A scary high stakes surgery.
Yes.
I was thinking about that a lot. The Glenn Close going like, you have to do this, and I'm going to be in the room with you, and like that's not sterile. I'm going to be in the room with you.
Yeah.
Just ashing into the open.
Oh, yeah. No.
Do you know what I mean? That's tense to me.
She doesn't say it just like her son is just like, Mom's going to be there with me.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, that can't be. And she's like, she takes a puff, blows it into the face. She's like, no, I'm going to be there. That's what happens. That's how
I feel Glenn Close would be smoking in
for
this.
sure. cigars, cigarellos, a pipe.
Anything that you feel.
She hits a vape. She hits a vape. Oh God. It's just like, you know what? We have her make a comment of like, cotton candy, really? Like this hard ass is like cotton candy vapes.
I can't get enough. We could get some product tie in there. Yeah.
Oh, that would be ruthless.
You know, when you have a ruthless character who has a quirk,
that's definitely a quirk.
We may have said it before, but Samuel L. Jackson in The Kingsman about his aversion to blood.
Oh yeah,
is hilarious.
Yeah, his lisp is one thing, but like his aversion to blood is great.
As a trait, it's really funny to me.
I think sometimes the best things you could do for your characters is give them flaws.
Right.
And no villain is perfect, and sometimes the villain is actually the more compelling of the character because they're not just like evil for evil's sake. And I mean, I'll use the example of like The Rock. It's like, all right, so yeah, sure, he's gonna nerve gas San Francisco, but like he's also arguing for like VA benefits, and it's like he's the bad guy.
It's like classic.
Yeah, he's the bad guy, but like he's writing. He's out.
Great
he's out
point.
Like a good.
You could show that.
A good cause.
I wonder if you show that to a young person now,
Ooh.
just kind of straight up. They're gonna see the typical villain hero thing, but I wonder if along the way they'd be like, "Hey,
yeah."
It's not that bad, right? Wait, they're not getting paid?
Yeah. Yeah, like he truly thought the US government was going to actually bluff and give like VA benefits, and then they did it, and he was like, all right, well, I'm committed to the bit now.
The ultimate, and Ed Harris, side note, so intense, so good in that.
He's so great in everything.
In everything.
The Gates, Westworld.
Truly astounding.
What was the one where he played that kid's dad, where the kids hooked him up with a New York lady?
Oh, did we talk about this before?
A teacher.
Milk
I
Money.
watched it. Yeah, it's honestly pretty funny. It's such
great.
a 90s movie. It's such a 90s feel-good movie.
And listeners, if we repeat ourselves, it's only because we love what we love.
Yes.
And we love to talk about it. But we also do other things. You know, we edutain and art-utain in other places. So we can get confused. But Milk Money is a very, very charming movie. And it makes you remember Melanie Griffith in her prime.
Yes.
How great. Married to Antonio Banderas. Low-key handsome in our movie.
Always
as
handsome.
a teacher, but he just can't. Again, it's like Michael B. Jordan's always swole character.
He's always handsome.
The medical condition where he cannot not be jacked. He's like, I'm eating 3 Big Macs a day, and nothing will happen, and I stay handsome.
Envy.
Beautiful skin. All right. We haven't been, dare I say it, we haven't been out of our comfort zone in a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
And that's okay, because I think we are gaining confidence.
Yes.
In this game of ours. And let's remind everybody what the rules of the games are.
Remind me.
Fair. I'm going to remind me as well.
Yes.
We're going to remind ourselves what we need to do. So in 60 minutes, when we hit that sweet timer, we must complete. And this is with a movie title at random that should be original, not an existing thing, and a genre to pair with it. We must complete a movie with a plot to conclusion.
Yep, that's the thing.
This plot-filled and conclusive film must have at least one character, a character, or somebody that you can call a character.
So if we only have one person, there'll be no plot holes, right? Can't. Is that a thing we could do?
Somebody, YouTube can
somebody will find a
hole in it, I'm sure. We must assign a director to this because that's interesting.
I think we need somebody with vision, of course.
Making a movie is hard, and you need somebody to make it. So
somebody has to herd these cats.
And after those cats are herded, after anybody with allergies is safely escorted away or medicated, we need a tagline to sell this bag of kittens.
Yep, we got to take it to somebody somewhere and be like, here's the poster, here's the tagline.
And how often is the tagline something, Logan, you care about anymore?
The more I think about it, I like the tagline. I think it ties into this. If it ties to the title, it's great. I think the tagline is just as important, especially nowadays, because I think what's happened, at least when I was coming up, the DVD phase was quite a thing where it's like, let's put the 5-star, so great, would watch, would recommend. And you're like, who said this? And it's like, Joe.
Interesting. So
Dave.
There was a pivot at one point.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, but like, who are these people? And you're like, well, it's reviews from the internet. And you're like, well, that's great, but like that, there's no taglines. It's like, here's the title, here's all of these reviews, and you're like, this isn't. We feel
That
real
is fascinating. I didn't think about that.
So maybe I'm just nostalgic and be like, we need taglines.
Maybe I'm old enough to think about like, do your fucking job, make the movie. This is part of it. Cool poster, cool tagline. Care about your work. But, we know that it's marketing companies and suits and what have you.
I think what's happened is somewhere along the line, we've realized, at least as corporations, we, the public, have recognized it, but corporations have really figured out, they're like, we only run for the bottom line. And unfortunately, the only things that make money are franchises and, extensions.
Right. And still to this day, through the other show, we talked to a filmmaker who title was changed. Still, so out of their hands. And I'm still, but again, made a movie.
Still made
dope.
it.
That's
awesome.
Dope. It's called what it's called. And
sometimes
we get the
you gotta
same
change
thing.
It. Yeah, sometimes you got to change it. It's
Do you have secretly a genre you're hoping we get right now? Is there something you've been jonesing about?
I'll be honest. I come in blind every time. And just whatever we get,
so you're not
excited.
Prepping. You don't do workouts. You don't
no. Those there's no protein, no creatine, no.
You don't look at IMDb, just real fast, click.
I don't watch bazillion
Eddie
movies.
Redmayne. Okay.
I try and force the brain muscle to.
That's cool.
Like a lemon squeezer. I try and squeeze it like that.
I would like to do a historical sex drama. I hope that's what we get.
As long as it can't be Shakespeare. He's been done too many times. We need a different historical figure
to
do
it. Yes, anding that stupid thing that I did and said, and you made a great reference. I adore you.
Who all right, brief side note. Which historical figure do you want to have your historical sex escapades about? If you had to pick one without the prompt, I'm just curious off the top of the head, pick somebody. Who are you thinking?
I'm interested in Joan of Arc.
Ooh.
I'm interested in the people that are probably just fierce, and had to make time for it.
Okay.
Had to figure it out, had to be on the sly. I think it's probably better that way too,
Very interesting selection.
I don't know.
That's such an interesting selection. Is it blasphemy to even say that one?
No.
Church probably won't fight you on that.
Not at all.
I think that'd be
maybe
really fun.
She did not get her rocks off at all, and maybe that's why the warring and the anger. I don't know.
It is weird
I'm
that
fascinated.
they made like a small child lead their armies.
I'm just fascinated by all of it. All of it. Anyway, do you have one?
I don't know if it's the best, but I think it'd be really fun to do Henry VIII just because of how many wives he had and how awkward it must have been to be in his court every time he didn't have a kid.
Jesus, yeah.
Right? Like, that's got to be like...
What's this guy into, man?
Just like...
Wait, she's not wearing shoes. He must be into feet. Interesting.
I could see her ankles.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's
ankles.
true. Maybe they had equal disdain for it, as society.
Do you think it's because like he smelled? Maybe he had gout. Maybe that's what it was.
It's been talked about a lot. But yes, it's amazing we procreated even through the frontier times. The stenches.
The fact that humanity is here.
Pre-shower, I'm shocked anybody had sex because hell no. Anyway, I'll just go here and throw it at you and hopefully it gets in.
It'd be like fish. You stay over there. You do your
we'll
thing. And then I'll come
with
back
this,
around over and I'll do what I need to do.
We'll deal with blight and whatever's trying to kill us. Oh
my!
All right, we're going to get our random numbers generated here.
Please, let's do it.
As a reminder, our number between 1 and 100 is our title, and 1 and 55 is our genre. Our title number is 62, and our genre number is 5.
5. All right, we haven't done 5. Ooh, you'll love it. You'll love it. I'll love it. We'll love it. Let's love it together.
I'm loving it.
What is the title, please? Or I tell you what, do you want me to give you the genre?
Yeah, genre first.
I'll give you the genre first. You'll love this. The genre for number 5, selected, not by us, was horror.
All right. The last tornado in Florida.
The last tornado in Florida.
Wow.
Again, do you believe in serendipity? Like, do you manifest these things?
I don't know. I think this is hard.
Yeah.
I think this is hard. You don't see this poster. You don't see this because so much is made of the horrors of Florida that like, like how do you make this a horror movie? I think this is difficult. I think we're going to have to dig deep. That's just my particular, just right off the cuff, the last tornado in Florida.
Somebody
what a
goes
weird
missing.
title.
Somebody goes missing. It's a national
because
emergency.
it can't be the last.
There's a national emergency. It's not the
It's
last.
like the boy who invented rain.
It's not-
He couldn't have invented
It's
rain.
not the last tornado, but like,
Cripes.
but it's like it's obviously like the title. Like,
All right.
I think.
Well,
I
we've
think I have
panicked enough.
I have a
All right.
glimmer.
We're
of an
going to
idea.
start this
A glimmer.
timer. And at the end of this 60 minutes, we better have a doozy of a horror movie called The Last Tornado in Florida. I'm hung up on this.
No. Don't be hung up.
Is
on
it like The Last House on the Left?
Could be. This could be one of those situations where we change the name. It's just like right now, this is our like as we go.
Okay, so what I mean, every horror in Florida has already been seen. You look at, that's the joke.
Yeah, that's true.
So is it funnier?
Have you watched Cops?
Is it funnier that this is like a procedural where a guy can't get his like taxes done in time?
No, I don't think that's.
Do you know?
No, I think you lean into the Florida.
I'd love for it to be a slasher.
Yeah, I think it's got to be blood and
Like
gore and just yes.
And I don't know if a tornado needs to be literally a part of this thing.
Here's what I'm thinking.
But can it be a slasher?
All right. Idea one. It's about somebody who's been like kidnapped just before like the event of like a national like disaster happens. So like this person's MIA and they're like, oh, I'll be found. That's idea one. Like, very creepy, very like, I'm going to hold you in the basement, put lotion up on the skin,
Okay.
because that's horror in and of itself. The other.
So takes refuge in a place and then is held?
Yeah, something to that
good.
effect.
That's
The
really
other
good.
one I have is with you wanting to do a slasher, I could definitely see somebody being like, I'm just going to go out and murk a bunch of people before a tornado hits and just be like, hopefully the natural disaster covers this up.
Well,
which could be quite a Florida thing to
that's
see.
like the killer's version of Hurricane Heist.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Nobody
said this had to be
I'm
Oscar-worthy.
interested in your, like, we could do a one room.
Ooh, I don't know if it'd be a one room, but definitely a small
like
situation.
in the shelter.
Yeah, I don't know if is it a shelter or
That's connected to well, and again, Florida geography and topography
is it much
tough
like Clover? Would you pose it like Cloverfield 10?
Well, this that is a little bit like Cloverfield.
Where it's like, hey, I'm saving you from this thing, but this thing is already over with.
Yeah,
and
that's too similar. Okay,
yeah,
so I like the idea that there's what if a killer?
Yeah, I like the idea of a killer
is the one who's in there.
In the inside.
Yeah.
Like this person was a killer. That's
yeah, and has to kind of cool out. And then it's kind of a cat and mouse game, something like that.
Okay, so a killer kidnaps somebody and
no, it's a killer who's like taking refuge.
Oh, okay, like they're the murderer out there. Okay,
yeah, kind of like a Key
interesting.
Largo thing.
Okay,
and you could put it in like a convenience store.
Run me through it. I want to hear it. Let's hear the pitch. Give me. Let's pull out the straw.
I like the idea that you have switcheroos, like when it's clearly the killer and maybe you know it, but like you said, extraordinary circumstances. So you have a killer, like a serial killer, who's up against a tornado, who's in a situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then maybe it's what if two serial killers combine?
And form into one, or like
overlap.
Okay, like they're two killers.
I don't know.
I'm
just starting to like if we did a straight slasher.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be about a tornado.
No, it doesn't have to be. Like the character could end up being like named.
And a lot of tornadoes in Florida. Let's be honest.
So I wonder if it's more of like it's a story. It's a sensationalized headline from like, they're talking about the killer. Like this is the last tornado that's hit Florida. And like they're doing a sensational bit. Like this person, all the chaos they've caused and strewn across the state.
Well, it could be, in the wake of a natural disaster or wake of a disaster with like a killer.
Yeah.
Type of thing during the recovery efforts.
Ooh.
Targeting.
That's me.
And then you have like disaster recovery
targeting?
In there as well. Anybody like
just anybody and everybody. Okay.
Like it could be. Oh, what if it's a serial killer who planned on hitting somebody, a tornado hit, and now they have to finish the job. Like their person's in the wreckage, like in this.
Oh, like they go to find them to kill them,
and a tornado hits, and so but they still want to do this, and so they start killing people amongst the rescuing. You know what I mean?
in order to
so
let
you have
that
a
person
serial
die
killer.
out
You
there?
have a serial, and you find out later, like this person came to get you all along.
Jeez, that's drive and
You
some
know, so
moxie
you
right
have this
there.
like we're doing this thing, this huge, tornado hit and destroyed this area, and people start dying. And this is really bizarre. And now this has turned into like recovery because you could have that kind of tension if they're still looking for people, and then a serial murder starts happening. Is it too weird?
Maybe. I like the idea
what
of
would they
people
do?
taking refuge. So, like they're trying. Like, what if it's somebody on the road? Like, let's play into the tropes, right? It's a tourist, right? Tourist in town doesn't realize. Steer into the tropes. They seek refuge because they hear the tornado alarm and they freak out and they get off the road. And somewhere something happens. They survive the tornado, right? The tornado happens. Their car gets demolished and destroyed. They survive somehow, some way, some shape, some form.
Yeah.
Only turns out like they're in the middle of nowhere. Of course they're in the middle of nowhere, right? But like it's a horror movie. Like this is the whole bit. It's like
2 people stranded.
it could be a group.
See, like,
I don't know.
The
I
idea,
don't know how far you want to take
and here's the thing: this movie doesn't have to take place in Florida.
Ooh, that's a shift. I like it.
Now you
Explain
can do
it
it.
to me.
You can do it in tornado-prone areas.
But it's like called Florida. Like
Yeah.
the town's called Florida. I love the shift. I love that. I love that.
And then you can play on some of those like Florida, meth people, blah 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 blah.
The last.
But the idea of a serial killer preying on rescue and cleanup efforts is kind of interesting.
It
because
really is.
like people are going missing.
What
and
if
you're
the
like,
person's
what the
like
fuck?
like one of the volunteers? Like I like
Yeah,
the
that's
idea.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Like,
like
poses
that. I like
as.
that.
So you could have this.
How far after the natural disaster?
Like I think it's plausible
Mhm.
that you have this this situation that, let's say there's a camp, there's kids, there's flooding involved, so you can have an extended search for people.
Okay.
While this is happening,
Mhm.
people start going missing.
Okay.
And it's again plausible.
Who's
you
the
could get
killer?
into a killer's mind,
Yeah.
like, you know what?
Who's the killer and why do they want to kill all of these folks? Is there a motive
They're
or are they just
fucking
insane?
serial killer.
Just-
but they're the motive, the whole
Right.
idea and the uniqueness to this, hopefully, is there is one target,
Mhm.
and they were going to be there the whole time. This natural disaster just delayed them and
Okay.
gave them more victims.
Okay.
And,
Whose
then that
perspective
could be
do you
the
wanna
thing. Like,
follow?
here's the thing: I was coming here to kill you anyway. This tornado just delayed my
Happened,
plans
yeah.
a little bit. But you know what? I just got to murder way more people that you love that I
That's-
never would have met. Like Aunt Gladys came to help. Oh, Aunt Gladys. So like,
Dang.
and that's the thing. Like
is
this
this
person's
person?
family starts to come and help
Oh,
and
my
rescue efforts,
Lances.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But how diabolical. Like
Is this person posing as like a Red Cross or
it could
something like that?
I mean, if you want a like banger of a reveal, fuck yeah. It could be a heartbreaking reveal. So the idea is there is a victim that's there, that's survived this thing and is helping in this rescue effort, this community led whole thing. There could be like kids potentially washed away. So a prolonged search. So searches take weeks.
who's
But in this whole thing,
yeah,
again,
I'm down.
people start to
I'm down.
disappear.
Uh-huh.
People start to have accidents.
Yeah. But too many
And-
people
and-
start getting hurt.
And you can
or
have tons of
dying along the way.
gore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's
Uh-huh.
a slasher. It's a serial killer.
I'm down. I'm down for a slasher film.
Um,
Are we describing how these folks are slashed? Is that one of the stipulations that we must impose on ourselves as a slasher film? Because I like the idea of, knowing how he or she, because let's not be biased here, kills these folks in this horror movie.
here's the thing about what we've set up.
Mm-hmm.
So many kills can happen.
So many. All right.
You have debris wreckage. You have homes that are
Here's my
half
question.
destroyed.
I have
You
a question.
People can be hung. There can be shocking body reveals.
Yes.
There can be gators that are set upon people. And the whole thing is, well, shit, this is the aftermath of an awful thing.
Yeah. All right. Here's a question I want to know. Who's this hot person that's going to take over as a serial killer?
hot person.
Yeah, definitely
You
hot.
want the serial killer to be attractive.
Yeah, 100% honeypot, beautiful. Just
a female.
No, just in general, male, female. I'm not trying to put bias.
I think a dude does this.
I think so as well.
100%.
I think so as well, but I was just
All right.
I'm curious. I wasn't trying to bias
We've got
you.
some time. Let's think
yeah.
about what is the psychology of somebody who does this. Is this somebody who travels?
I think this is somebody who is deeply connected to another person on a level that is not healthy.
Right.
I think like obsessive is where we're talking, like stalkerish, almost like full blown obsessive.
Handsome enough to, be able to join in the relief efforts to
I
the
like
con
all right,
person.
here's what the story that I kind of see in my head. I'm seeing this idea of like whoever this person is that has been slated to die by our villain. They are somewhere where tornadoes obviously happen, but like it is not where this killer is. The killer is actually, I think the idea that I really like is they've actually been apprehended by like a black and white, just like a regular patrol vehicle. But like they know like upcoming is like they gotta get this thing done, and like they end up killing the police officer, and their idea is like I'll just disappear.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
So because we gotta set the killer up early.
Is Josh Hartnett?
Yeah, I think we've done a Josh Hartnett, unfortunately.
Have we used him?
I believe
Jesus.
so.
Wow, what a basic I am.
I like I like where you're at. I think
would somebody like more handsome, maybe like Johnny Depp in his prime.
Ooh, Johnny Depp in his prime would be fun.
Like a prime Depp, you can have a prime.
Yeah, give me a list. What are you thinking?
I would like Christian Bale
as another
early Bale.
I'm thinking newer, but I don't know why. I want Jack Conley. Is that his name? The guy from he was the Irish guy from Sinners. He was also Jimmy Prime from the Bone Temple.
We used him too.
Did we use him?
Yeah.
I feel like we did. See, this is why he's too dang good.
That's all right.
He'd be fun.
That's fair.
But we have plenty of other fish in the sea.
I think I know what kind of thing that we're talking about. Do you have let's say we need a cop.
Oh.
We need a good, you think about, if you can, like think about there's like a detective who has to deal with this bullshit.
Man down. Or
who's
woman.
Also one dealing with this disaster relief, and two is hunting. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Is hunting Mr. Handsome. Mr. Handsome and rugged. Army Hammer, if he wasn't a psychopath.
All right. So you need somebody who can like verge of like almost insanity this detective person is.
Timothy Olyphant.
Ooh, like all just full of caffeine and like tobacco.
Yeah, because if it's Southern,
he could be really fun. Could be really fun. Handsome. He could do it as the sheriff detective character.
Oh no, I meant as this killer.
Ooh, him as the killer. Ooh.
Yeah, prime Olyphant.
Yeah,
he's good. He's terrifying. A good psycho.
He's terrifying.
Because I think that the sheriff, cop, detective
that
is
he kills,
fun, juicy role.
Oh yeah, it's definitely someone.
But if we can anchor our psycho like a Wahlberg, like Earl Fear, what if Paul Walker gets to play a psycho?
Paul Walker as the killer,
I'm just taken by this particular movie, but Blair Underwood. From Just Cause, he plays the like wrongfully imprisoned guy who turns out to be the killer, and it's fucking awesome. So the vibe is kind of like that. But I've said a lot of people.
I'm just trying to think. All right, are we going for the killer or are we going for the cop right now? I'm just trying to make sure my brain's straight.
Well, I was trying to throw you around to the cop, and then a bunch of killers just popped in my head.
I got you. No. I just want to make sure that we got the right, aesthetics.
That was us trying to split forces in the same show.
Yes. So let's see this. So this killer, obsessive, compulsive, stalker of some sort. We're leaning male, right?
Young Bill Paxton.
We've already used Bill Paxton, as beautiful as he is.
Olyphant. I like Olyphant. I like.
I feel like he's great.
Maybe if it's you want somebody newer.
No, it doesn't have to be newer, because that was my suggestion was Jack Conley, but we've already used him, so I'm trying to think of somebody else.
I'm not up on the handsome people, I'd love to see
Jake Gyllenhaal.
See Gyllenhaal do this?
Yeah, I could see.
Fuck yeah. Have we used him?
No, I don't think so.
Let's put Jake Gyllenhaal as the killer. Yeah.
Nightcrawler. Yeah. Yeah, dude could do it.
Yeah, and he's handsome and he's believable as a roguish relief worker.
Yeah.
I love that.
For sure. Ambulance. Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal. I could see Jake Gyllenhaal doing this.
Yeah, he'd crush.
He would definitely crush.
What I need from him, this is what I need, Jake. I need a different kind of psycho.
Yes.
Like I need something next level. I don't care what Jared Leto does.
No, don't do Jared Leto. I
need it to be better than that. I need it to be really, really interesting and different.
Don't do Jared Leto.
That's
not what I'm looking for.
Do you know why I said Josh Hartnett? I know it because he impersonates a fireman in that movie Trap.
You were telling me about that.
Probably in my head, and I probably said it before. Oh my god.
Yeah, if not Jake Gyllenhaal, I mean, not to say I want to recast. I'm just like I'm trying to think of other names because like right now he's top of the list. Let's give him top of the list for the idea.
I think it's fantastic.
Is there anybody else that you can think of off the top of the dome? You want? It doesn't have to be anybody new. We can go way old school here, or as old school as we can do.
Well, if it was somebody in the recent kind of time, somebody like Tom Holland, I think could be an interesting. Yeah. If you give a British guy this, okay. Domhnall Gleeson.
Oh, maybe Domhnall Gleeson would be.
And you can cast his dad as the cop.
That would be a fun twist on it.
He may not be like handsome enough, like traditionally handsome enough. Yeah. Riz Ahmed, I think, from The Night Before and the Sound of the Sound of Metal, I think. Okay. He's really handsome and I think super cool and would be really good in this as well. Ooh. The Night Before was really good.
All right. I think I've parsed it. I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
You'll have to help me remember it.
Yeah.
He was in Narcos. He was in Logan as the villain, the Wolverine. What was his name? The blonde haired dude.
Oh, well, I talk about him all the time.
What is his name?
His name is it's Boyd Holbrook's kid.
Yes.
No, Boyd. It's not Holbrook.
Yeah, that is him, isn't it? Boyd Holbrook. Isn't that his name?
Yeah, Boyd and Hal is his dad. Yeah. Anyway. I love him. I would put him in fucking everything.
I think he would make a great villain. He's got that Gyllenhaal vibe where like he feels lovable, but then every time he's a villain, he's great.
As I live and breathe.
Every time he's a villain. Dude
is the shit. He's in my favorite Predator movie. I fucking love that guy.
He's great. So I think him as a villain, especially one who's this compulsive character.
Forgive me, Boyd. I know your dad is Hal Holbrook, and my favorite Dirty Harry movie.
Which one?
The second one, The Enforcer.
I was gonna say there's so many Dirty Harry movies. I was like, you can't leave me like that.
The second one, The Enforcer, and it's the longest of them. It's where the cops are like the vigilantes, and his dad is like the turncoat. Oh. But Hal Holbrook is a legendary actor, but in so many amazing and iconic things. And when I forget when I first saw his son. It was. I don't know if it was Logan.
I think for me,
I think I saw him.
I think I saw him in Narcos first, and didn't know like who he was because he was just like the show Narcos, so like didn't know. And then he did Logan, the Wolverine movie, and then I was like,
he's fucking great. He's so in I think it's called In the Shadow of the Moon. It's a movie that came out a few years ago, and it's a twisty sci-fi thriller, and it's fucking amazing. It blew my mind.
Is this on Orion's recommendation list?
Oh, yeah. Okay. And we've talked about Mojave.
Yes, you have. You've told me many times.
Talking about Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
Oh, man. All right. I
hold on. Let me write this one down. I don't want to forget it. What was it?
Before I'm forgetting, and now I know her name is Jessica Roth. I think our target and our heroine should be Jessica Roth. She is in the Happy Death Day movies.
Okay.
And
how do you spell your last name for me?
Crap.
I got it. I found
R-O-T-H-E.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I spell it correctly.
She is really strong and really awesome and can handle emotion. Like, I am in love with the Happy Death Day movies.
All right.
And her acting is fucking spectacular. Like, above and beyond typical good Scream Queen stuff.
Right. She's already done Scream Queen stuff, so let's...
But I would even maybe throw the director, Christopher Landon, of the Happy Death Day movies out as a director for this.
Good suggestion.
Because can handle the twists.
Yeah.
And this, clearly has a couple of twists. So
Definitely.
that, I mean, that's just a couple of ideas
I
right out there that are
I'd be down
prescient.
with those.
Like, because if you put Boyd and Jessica Roth as up against each other, that's a good matchup. That's fucking cool.
I think she's great. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I just want to have a couple other suggestions. Let's see if we can parse somebody else out. Just because I'm curious who else we can. Because she's already a scream queen. Ugh. My brain and my mouth are wanting to run at two separate
Scream
speeds.
queen is not totally easy to say.
Yeah, definitely felt like.
Is it Mila Jovovich?
No, I was actually thinking.
That's interesting where that came from.
Scream queen? Does she
Is
count?
she? No, Resident Evil. She's a fucking queen, is what she is. She's fucking awesome.
But Scream Queen, which no, I think. All right, I would like to see Anna Kendrick play the target.
Okay.
Not that it doesn't have to be. It's just a suggestion. These are all suggestions.
Yeah.
These are not final.
I'm
casting
never not in for Anna Kendrick. She is so. Mr. Right is one of my favorite movies ever.
I think she gets
so
to play
delightful.
the pure character, and then we get to put her in a lot of distress, in a lot of blood and gore. I think that could be fun.
We watched that movie recently. I think. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get the name wrong, but and I think the movie Crawl is better. Crawl is the one where the hurricane comes in, girls trapped inside the house, alligators. This is the same thing, but with sharks. And saw that recently. It's not as great, but the idea of being trapped in and around this kind of naturally disaster stuff is really fucking terrifying.
Yes,
and having to police it. How about Bobby Cannavale as our oh no, maybe Carl Urban. Can Carl Urban be our detective?
Ooh, I was actually thinking
or younger.
Do
you need it to be younger? I don't know.
No. Carl Urban's great. I was thinking actually it'd be really fun to do something really do Tropic Thunder kind of stuff where you get somebody big, but you put them in prosthetics and tell anybody and just it happens and it's oh, surprise. But it doesn't have to be that. But I think Elijah Wood would be really fun as the police officer just because he's a horror and aficionado.
Have we put him in something already too?
I don't know.
Is he big?
All starts to smear together.
I don't think he's big enough
as an actor or just as a police officer.
Stature,
physically.
But he dies.
Yeah, he dies.
Yeah.
He gets to have the first gruesome death. Come on,
I think we have. You know what?
We
start
have
with
him
normal.
Yeah,
normal.
He's just
no prosthetics.
Yeah, just Elijah Wood as in police.
He's the cop. And he's the detective. Yes.
And he's the detective. It's his brother.
Well, yeah, they're the same. No, they're the same. There's only got to be one. It's normally you're helping with cleanup effort, but now this is a murder investigation.
Okay, he's the cop and he's the detective. He's the cop.
Well, what do you need the cop for?
The one who gets killed in the beginning.
Oh, that's just fine.
That was the one I was thinking. That's who I was thinking of.
Let's get a celebrity forget.
That's who I was thinking.
Oh no,
of.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Okay, that would be fun. The Kiefer Sutherland.
And if you want to waste somebody in a weird way, but
yeah,
I want him in this.
You want him as the detective, don't you?
Yeah. Let's have Elijah Wood be the cop.
That's who I was. That's where I was originally. I was like Elijah Wood's the first death of the movie, is what I'm imagining.
Oh yeah,
he's the police. He's the black and white. Just regular everyday.
Sorry. You're really getting
sheriff.
down to it. Yes.
Yeah.
And then,
I was like, hold on.
Kiefer Sutherland
as our detective. Yeah.
Has to mop through this mess.
He definitely gets a trench coat.
Is he on the sauce?
100%.
Is he boozy? Kiefer?
Yes.
Does he have demons?
He's disheveled for sure.
Does he have demons?
Yes. His family was killed in a natural disaster.
Was his family killed by the father?
Oh my goodness.
Of Boyd Holbrook.
No.
Played by his dad, Hal.
No.
In memory. In AI.
He's played by
God
a hologram.
Damn it.
Holograms.
But you like when there's a tie-in,
Yeah.
But our tie-in is that this is a serial killer who came for Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
And why would you not? Yeah. But
why would you not?
But is here anyway, was coming here anyway. This just sidetracked him. And he's such a psychopath. He's just like, this was so easy to kill people.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. I think,
the saw went out of control. Your Aunt Mary, she's not too good with a nail gun. These are amateurs here helping rebuild houses. and look for missing children.
Yeah, I like the idea. Like he shows up, like you say, to this natural disaster, like this town that got hit, and he's helping look for people. And like at first he is helping people, and then they're like, "Hey,
now,
we're actually looking for somebody specific."
Does she know him? Like, what's the beef? Why is he after her?
I don't know. What help me? You're the horror aficionado of our compatriot group here.
Well, okay, so we need some more people, I think.
Yeah.
And what's cool is that because of Hollywood, Kiefer Sutherland and Anna Kendrick, either we cast currently they could probably be a romantic thing. So you got that there. That's gross. But here you go.
you could, I guess. Anything's possible with Hollywood.
What other characters do we want in a horror movie? You need your comic relief who gets killed,
of course.
So we need the comic relief.
I imagine somebody in like a bright, like, neon fluorescent like vest, like rescue team, and I'm imagining it to be Billy Zane. He's the first one that like Boyd Holbrook kills when he gets to town.
That's a good heroic death, maybe. Like
yeah. Like they're out there looking for somebody, and he's just like
okay. So we have a high profile victim, and that could be the first victim where people are like, no, this guy didn't make a mistake.
He's too pure. He's too good.
Yeah.
Everybody in town loves him. He's been here for 30 years. He knows what he's doing.
That's great. The victim that tips it off.
Yeah, like he's like a park ranger or something like that.
I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. All right. Local folk. I like the idea of having like a Sigourney Weaver in this.
Oh.
Would Sigourney Weaver have a place in this?
I could see a Sigourney Weaver in this.
And I don't know why.
Is she like some like crazy lady?
Could be owns the bar and is like helping.
Okay.
Like still we could put her at any age, to be honest.
Does she die? How does she die?
Does she die? Oh gosh, she does. Yes, she does.
She has to.
This is so sad.
You're the one that cast her in this movie. You did this.
Sad.
You suggested the name.
Wait. Oh no. Then Sigourney Weaver is Anna Kendrick's mom.
Oh, of course. 100%.
Came in
100%
to help with the efforts.
Yep.
And
I
this
heard
is
my daughter in days.
This is what makes this like came in to help. This is what makes this sicker. This guy's like, normally I would have just come here to kill you. Now because of this tornado, I got to kill your mom. I got to kill.
Again, I love the banality of horror is like what really gets me all the time.
Yeah.
So like, what if like he was like a town or two over, like happened to see her photo?
We got to find a reason why. It has to be targeted, and it's more heartbreaking that he otherwise would not have been able to. It would have taken me a lifetime to get to all these people.
Oh my God,
you know what I mean?
Goodness. Like he wanted to kill her whole family.
Maybe.
Damn. All right. Why does he want to kill her whole family and her?
All right.
Did she besmirch his good name?
I'm interested in. Well, is
he like the spited lover?
I was thinking about the ex-boyfriend thing.
Yeah, like is he the ex-fiance?
And if she is a rescue, okay, she let somebody die. In a previous thing, like she's moved jobs. There's a little something, and she feels like her action or inaction wronged him.
Okay, explain. Give me.
All right, so she's a rescue worker, right? And she happens to be a rescue worker who lives in a place that just got nailed.
Okay,
she didn't always live here. She lived somewhere else, and there's that whole like. It doesn't matter if it's true, but like by your action or inaction, you let somebody die, right?
So he believes that she killed. She's responsible for somebody's death.
It's prescient now because in the like people who didn't call fast enough are being blamed for lives lost, and that's fucking nuts. But so you have somebody who's
how
carrying
does somebody
something.
Die on her watch?
It could be in any, in a previous.
She was a lifeguard.
Natural disaster.
It was his brother 20 years ago.
If we stay with tornadoes.
It was his brother 20 years ago died at a hotel accident.
Well, just somebody in his life. It could be like wife. I think a kid is really compelling.
Ooh.
So like by her maybe if you write it, like it's wrong. Like they did call in time. Like she's just been blamed for this, and he's carried it the whole time.
Okay.
So I came to like finally, like he's been out of prison or whatever from something else. I came to kill you, and I was going to kill everybody else in your family. But now This natural disaster brought a bunch of them here.
No, I think that if he's gonna do it, the idea is that like the whole thing is that he wants Anna Kendrick to feel the way he felt.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is like he wants like
But
her to know about it as well, right? Like,
well, now again, it's all a bonus. Like it was going to take me a lifetime,
yeah,
to do what I was originally going to do, and now this whole thing. But what about Zane?
So
that was just a bonus.
So I think, kind of circling back, does he take her before or after? Like, does he find her?
Well, we've got some time to have some more characters.
Oh, well, I'm just
curious. Do you want to cast an animal?
Yeah, of course. Because everybody loves it when animals die in
Does the dog die.com is a real thing.
Definitely don't like it.
Did you watch the movie recently that is a horror movie that's from the perspective of the dog?
Excuse me, what?
It came out recently.
There's a movie where you watch it
and it's the ultimate like does the dog die.com movie, I guess. I haven't looked.
Does the dog save the day?
It's interesting, because animals do they find themselves in very prominent places in movies like these.
Yes.
And in other horror movies when they kind of like get out of here and then like help find so and so.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be an animal of some sort in
this.
Well,
who needs to stand up to our killer besides Kiefer? Anna has a good friend, and her good friend is a tough. It's tough. Like it is a tough girl.
Tough girl.
They grew up together. She doesn't do what Anna Kendrick does. She does something totally different in the community, but she's tough. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes total sense. Is
she could die.
Is she
like
a firefighter or something like that?
No. I think something different.
Something different.
Maybe this is the one who owns the bar.
She's who owns the bar. Okay,
yeah.
Sigourney Weaver's the mom. Okay.
Sigourney Weaver's the mom, but her friend
who owns the bar.
Bar owner, tough.
He's
like a really badass. Could we get Scarlett Johansson to cameo in this?
Into this horror movie?
Or if maybe you look like a non-traditional actor.
Okay.
Like Ronda Rousey.
Okay. With the implied toughness. Okay.
She's good. I like her.
Yeah, she's actually not. She's not that bad.
But like, I'd like for there to be a good battle with Boyd's character and somebody more formidable. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you're saying. Somebody who's not afraid of him.
In hindsight, because you have to film the stuff with Elijah Wood, like like I think it's better if you don't see it, like as they're explaining it.
Oh,
you know
what
I mean? Like I was captured. This blah blah blah. Then you see all this gnarly stuff. But I'd like him to have more like hard stuff to do. And if he has to battle Anna Kendrick's tough ass and her crew,
best friend,
like Danny Trejo is a bouncer.
Yeah. Didn't we already have Danny Trejo?
I don't think so. No.
Well,
you have like a badass as a bouncer.
All right. Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you
what's a tough, really streetwise, like Piper Perabo from
let's see here.
From Coyote Ugly when she gets, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of some movies where just trying to think of the tough actresses that you're thinking of.
Yeah. Or it doesn't have to be one who has the capability of mustering up some of that. That's why I thought when you put like an MMA fighter or a sports person,
I can see why you do that.
What have you.
It makes sense. I understand what you're doing.
But like formidable is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Charlize Theron.
I'm going to push back on that one.
Okay, you're going to fight me on that one?
Maybe
she's not formidable enough?
Like, not now she is. We see her as this badass.
Okay, fair.
And I think we can find make a more badass. Like, what if Winona Ryder got jacked?
She ran across the, I thought about it. Emily Blunt would be quite fun.
Emily Blunt would be great fun. They've been in movies together, haven't they?
I believe so. I think she'd be great fun in this. She's always, especially now, because she still has the personality of the persona of being like this badass in kind of all of her roles, even though she played Mary Poppins, and she's great in everything. But I think the Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow really kind of cemented her trajectory a little
bit. If we go a different route, what is her name? What's wrong with me? Reese Witherspoon.
Ooh. as the
again
bad.
jacked.
I could see
like
it.
she has to do get those push-ups going and get the arms going.
Okay.
I don't know why. I see somebody pretty,
well,
like like that.
Yeah, like somebody who. A typical person who you wouldn't imagine to be like the typical strong
I was
person
gonna say
of the group.
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris would be really fun.
Like Anna Kendrick, Anna Faris together.
I could see Anna Faris doing
and
this.
just being like, like
she would definitely be the subversion of the role. Like everybody would imagine her to be playing the Scary Movie, House Bunny character.
So is this a time when she's with Pratt and we can get Chris Pratt in to be the bouncer of the bar? And do we want?
I don't know if I want Chris Pratt.
Bar. All right.
No.
So this bar has to have a tragic bouncer death, like beloved.
Oh, beloved
wonder.
Bouncer.
You know what I mean? Like, so these are battles that. I'm thinking like a bigger guy, like a
bigger guy.
Don't you think?
Okay, who's bigger?
Like
bigger
Sam
guy.
Elliott.
Andre the Giant. He kills Andre the Giant. All right.
Wait, do you want Sam Elliott from Roadhouse? Is that what you're thinking?
Of course.
He has to kill an old man who's limping?
No, he's a badass. He just happens to also be limping.
I take Swayze then.
Okay,
I take
Swayze.
Peak Swayze.
Oh, Peak Swayze bouncer. Okay.
What about Will Sasso?
Maybe.
A funny big guy.
Okay. What's his face? Oh, why am I spacing on it?
But this makes sense, right? You have this dynamic where you have Anna Faris and Anna Kendrick are friends. Anna Faris had the more tough route, and she's got this prominent business. It's all good, right? Like it's a good business, but she's just a tough girl and always has been. Good with a knife. I know that's from the last movie, but again, all of these people can be serial killed.
All right. I think I know who I want our bouncer to be.
Now, is it somebody who is traditionally seen as a tough person?
No.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
No, not at least not in
is it and I thought you'd be bigger situation?
Could be, but no, I don't think so.
Is it Jack Black?
No, Tyler Labine from
Fuck yeah,
from Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Because Alan Tudyk,
you could ask me about that one. I love him.
I was like, I thought Alan Tudyk would also be a solid
hate my
selection,
face.
But somewhere else in here, Alan Tudyk would be a great selection.
And that's what
bringing him back.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lovable big guy.
Yes, him as the bouncer
capable of like keeping people in check at a bar.
Does the bar burn down?
I think the bar needs to be a place that is
like a final showdown
and is not hurt by this thing.
Okay.
And it's a place where they're staging some relief efforts.
Okay.
Because if you set things up where like a camp is involved and like there's a bunch of debris, there's a bunch of flooding, you have so many things, like so many accidents could happen.
Yes.
So many people, and it's believable that a dude charming enough
could come into town,
find his way, cause havoc in this, and then try to make a way with this girl who he blames for the death of his family.
What if
because of her perceived inactivity?
Hold on. Because you think it's a camp. What if like it's one of his like family members, like one of the first things is like the kids like proclaimed dead. Like they know right away. This kid's one of the first ones found from the natural disaster that just happened. And like,
oh, it's double?
Yeah, like it's
like he's just lost. Oh.
Yeah.
So his kid was at that camp?
Yeah.
His actual kid was at that camp?
Or somebody he's related to or knows. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. This could be a fascinating twist. Hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
So in his plans, if there is somebody, like he could have put one of his own family or kids at a camp there loosely to whatever, keep tabs on. Could be maybe he's whatever. That's his anchor to the
town,
whole
right? Thing is like maybe he's
and he was going to
separate,
have,
obviously.
But
like
things go awry because of this tornado that causes all this problem. Now, is this person a factor in our movie? This person he put there, like if let's say he put a kid there, kid dies.
Does the kid die, or is it
well? This guy's really mad for already mad. He's
willing to kill a police officer.
I don't know if it's believable. Maybe I don't know if we need that.
Yeah,
honestly,
it'd be fun to play. But I agree with you.
Okay.
It clicked.
Okay. You could have
years they've done it.
This is a stretch, but you could have the wife and kid of Boyd, our killer.
Yep.
Perceived dead.
Okay.
pop up in this place in the showdown and be
Oh.
like, listen, we faked our deaths. You're a horrible person.
Oh my God.
Like, we used this chance.
We used the natural disaster to try and get away from you.
She shows up at the end to be like, that previous thing, we tried to get away from you. And I saw on the news what was happening in this town, blah, blah, blah. And like, I wanted to help, but I knew it was you, and I can't let you do this.
Oh my
Last
God.
minute, and then we've got a good Charlize Theron as the wife character.
She's his wife.
That's fucking cool.
That's
so you have plot within a plot within a plot within a plot. But here's the
turtles all the way down, ladies and gentlemen.
But okay, here's the initial idea in this horror movie is the pitch is serial killer amongst the rescue.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much.
So that's the pitch. But once you start to get into it, you have fun deaths that you either see or don't. You have Elijah Wood. You have all this stuff, and the whole time the plot is revealed that a serial killer came to kill Anna Kendrick, got derailed by this hurricane, by this tornado because of the cop thing, and now has immersed himself into the relief efforts, is finding out that her family is coming in, and he's just starting to murk them one by one.
Goodness gracious.
As he winds his way closer to her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of great tragic deaths along the way.
Oh, yeah.
And you have enough deaths of like surprise or accident.
Oh, yeah.
That can be
plausible deaths, I think. Final Destination style.
So tons of heartbreak. And and lines like, it would have taken me a lifetime to kill all these people.
Yeah, he finds
terrible joy, right?
Terrible joy in killing these folks.
And it's so awful because now Kiefer.
Yes.
Kiefer dies?
Ooh.
Like, I think we need
Does
our
he
villain.
die?
Our villain needs to die, and it could be like Michael Douglas falling down style.
Okay.
But so if we go with and I'm really liking this, the idea that his previous family, and he was just a bad person. It doesn't matter. But that his previous family used that way to fake their deaths to escape him.
Instead of them
it's
faking
so
their
heartbreaking.
Death,
It's great. It's awesome.
I think it should be, though, the idea that like something like they definitely changed their names. I don't know, fake their death, but like I like the idea that he's kind of on the way to camp to get his kid, like, and he gets stopped by the police on the way, like something to that effect.
Like, but then we have no reason for him to want to kill Anna Kendrick,
unless
I like the idea that they had to like fake their deaths to get away from him, because he doesn't need to be there,
right? Yeah.
Like he's just there to get his kid, and then decides to kill everybody in this thing. I like the idea that like, and it really it's a bit of a grabber, but he says you did, and that's ages old, right?
Yeah,
you wronged me.
Yeah,
this is why I'm mad. It's Cape Fear, right? And Max Shady comes to this place, is foiled by this tornado, starts to murder all these people, and at the end, the person he thought he lost
turns out wasn't lost.
No, you're horrible. You're scary. We wanted to leave, and we used that as an opportunity, and I could not let this go on any longer. So you get the worst heartbreak of that. It's super plausible. Like, no wonder this guy's clearly an asshole.
No wonder.
The whole time.
No wonder.
And then Kiefer could, out
shoot
or not. I don't know.
Okay. They died together in a showdown. It happens in a barn, and a beam falls on him, and he dies tragically.
See, that's what's interesting. You could have...
Or goes to jail, and we get a sequel. Because we got to get a sequel. It's a horror movie. You can't make a horror movie without
sequels. It is the last tornado in Florida. Okay, so the idea that this person is weaving their way through... you could have a hospital scene.
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure.
Can we get a doctor, like a fun doctor?
Yeah. Who you want? Sarah Chalk, reprising her role from
Scrubs. Yes,
but like
that's super fun.
But she's not as insecure as her Scrubs character, of course. But yes, her reprising just the doctor role. Yeah,
because the doctor role can be more meaty.
Yes,
because in the investigation, you have to find and whose is it? It's Zane's death
Oh yeah,
that tips them off that like something's up.
Something's up.
But so Sarah Chalk gets a bunch of other like, this is getting a little weird.
Yeah, something's up.
This
is not normal.
I understand bodies are going to come in,
but like that. Why is it? It's been 3 days.
Why are people dying in the relief effort?
Right.
And because of it,
why is
too many
how
accidents.
How does seasoned ranger die? Yeah.
It's pretty diabolical.
It is pretty.
If you can time, just like Hurricane Heist, if you can time a serial murder, around the aftermath of a sufficient enough, disaster. But again, he was going there anyway. Doesn't matter.
Do you have a tagline in mind? I'm just curious. We have plenty of time. I'm just
salty
curious.
dog.
I'm just curious.
I was lost in this movie.
I'm just curious.
I forgot we even needed one.
We don't need that. Throw it out the window with the bathwater.
I'm enjoying the heartbreak that is happening in all this for everybody. I'm enjoying that our killer gets a comeuppance before his comeuppance. Do you know?
Yeah.
That's always
doesn't
great.
always happen in horror movies.
That's always like, we left you. You're the worst. But I did all this
for you.
Well, clearly you're not a good guy.
For you. Yeah. I would like.
You should have told us you loved us when we were alive.
I have a tagline that I want to float by you.
Oh, really?
I do.
Did you start getting inspired by the various different plot twists?
So what I'm thinking is, let me tell you what I'm thinking, and then you can kind of see where my brain's coming from. So Last Tornado in Florida, our horror movie, I'm thinking the tagline needs to be "Help is coming," because he seems to be part of like this rescue relief, killing off all the folks.
I love this.
Because he's not really helping, but help is coming, and it's like,
can I do one
Please.
little? Can we cross out like in blood the P and put an L?
Oh yes,
yeah,
for sure.
And that may be the tagline of Tombstone, but our tagline is "Help is coming."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But there's something subtle that alludes that not all is on the up and up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a lot. That's a really fun tagline. Who's directing this beautiful film?
Well, I mentioned Christopher
film?
Landon, the guy who directed the Happy Death Day movies.
Okay, yes, you did.
He's good. Could we get a Raimi to do it?
I think I was also thinking of Raimi. I think Sam Raimi would be really fun.
Were we really? That's okay. That's
I was
great.
also thinking Fede Alvarez, who I think picked up the Evil Dead franchise from Raimi. I think he would have righteous time doing it. But all of these people are in horror in some way or another. I would like us to try somebody against the grain, because I think these are easy selections. These are like, of course we would make this reach to this director. Is there somebody else that you would be like, I think this would be really fun?
Let's see.
Boots Riley.
Boots
Riley. I want you to do a horror movie. Will you do this horror movie for us, please?
I would like to see it written and directed by Scott Glosserman.
Okay,
and Scott Glosserman did Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Did you ever see that? It's genius, and it's funny, and it's got some found footage. It's a bit of a parody, but it's really good, and it follows a serial killer, but from his perspective.
Oh,
and it's super interesting, and it's funny because it shows him setting up like where the girl's gonna break her heel. It shows him talking about this, and he's like, "Listen, I'm gonna loosen this thing up, so when they start coming running in there, it's gonna fall down." And it's really good. And I heard it's getting a sequel recently, and it's getting some more acclaim. But it's an indie slasher that's really well done and well written and fun, but it's funny too.
There is something about being a slasher with some humor to it,
but it's from the villain's perspective,
I feel
which
like that's
makes this kind of interesting.
I feel like even if we don't take the full-on villain's perspective, I feel like that in and of itself is enough to be like. Yeah.
But you said Boots Riley?
Yeah, he's coming out with a movie. I want to go see. It's called I Love Boosters. But yeah, he's done a few others.
Did we?
No,
he did. Sorry to bother you.
Yes, I don't think we've cast him as a director. No, we did. Who did the guy who did I Clone Tyrone?
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was the other director recently.
Another, who is, I'm looking this up. Michael Matthews is the person who wrote Love and Monsters.
Oh, okay.
It's a dystopian sci-fi kind of adventure road type of thing, and it's got scale to it. I think he would be cool.
Okay.
In this because and I know that's a teen movie, but it's kind of got some intensity to it, and it's got scale. Because I think this movie has scale too, so it's got to have some.
I can see that. I can see the argument being made.
Okay, I'm gonna make another wild.
Please. Please.
And this is kind of self-serving, but the movie Cuisine de l'Apocalypse.
Yes.
I think Kyle Weingart would crush this movie.
I'm down.
Writer director.
Kyle, if you're listening to us out there.
Yeah, and I know that's a little self-serving because of the other show, but
we're cheating.
The more we talk about this movie,
the more it sounds like it's up
to all of it. The horror, all of it. It would be. And the relationships, the heartfelt moments.
Does this take place in Florida, or is it just named like the place is named Florida?
And
the last tornado in Florida, and it's like the town is named Florida.
Yeah, I think it could be either.
Okay, because we could cheese that, because I don't know how many tornadoes are hitting Florida. I know of obviously hurricanes. I don't know how many tornadoes. I'm sure that they do.
The water spouts happen.
Yeah, I'm just
we could do it in another town.
It'd be fun
Florida.
it'd be fun to do some Midwest, just plains.
You can have not it could be in a town that's got gators in the background.
You
and
could
a lot of meth addicts and a lot of pregnant teens and a lot of. Sorry, did I say too much? I lived there for 3.5 years. I pay taxes there. I can trash on it.
I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to do these things.
I think this is a really, really fun movie.
Yeah.
It's clever.
It is.
Is there any humor to it? I talked about Cuisine having some humor.
I think you got to have some humor. I think horror and humor are same coin, different sides.
Another, now that's sparking why Kyle would be great at this is Cuisine has a real good sad death, unexpected, sad death.
Sad,
and it's a character. You don't think it's coming. You don't see it coming. You're like, oh, good.
This is the Sigourney Weaver.
So we have what we, by your account, you like the mayhem and the slaughter.
Yeah.
If we kill the mom, if we kill Anna Faris and her bouncer Tyler the Bean, that's a lot of heartbreak.
Yeah.
And we could bring other people in. This movie. In the line of comedy is I haven't killed your first boyfriend.
Oh my Lantis.
Happened to be blah 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 blah. Work in the hospital. Who knew?
Who
didn't turn out to be a dirtbag after all. You bitch.
Yeah. She says she says, how do you know? He's he still had a photo of you in his wallet. He pulls it out, just psycho stuff. Yeah, that's terrifying. Please, Boyd Holbrook, please, if you hear this, if somehow this comes across your radar.
He's my favorite. He is so good.
Your agent will tell you don't do it, but I'm telling you, don't listen to them. Join us. It'll be fun.
You know what? I honestly think this is something that he would do.
I honestly hope they would. I hope
because different kind of psycho.
Yeah,
that's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
we've seen Jared Leto try to do it meta, whatever.
Honestly,
you do it better.
We could cheese this, and we could have done this all in 5 minutes. I could have told you Paul Dano's going to be the bad guy, but
God, he's always the bad guy.
Always the bad guy.
I
love you, Paul Dano.
Do you hear a composer for this? Is there a score to it?
Scoring this. I don't have a score in mind. I don't.
If we're fancy, and I mentioned this movie earlier, Cape Fear, Bernard Herrmann, the legendary Bernard Herrmann, did the 1991.
Okay.
I think he is tension.
Okay, I'm down.
He's a classic. That's a Spotify station you should dig on.
Okay.
Get Bernard Herrmann, and you'll listen to some of it's jarring.
Will it make me anxious while driving?
Sometimes, but you'll listen to dope classic movie soundtracks. But he did a lot in the current time.
All right.
And this could have a little bit of a soundtrack, an identifiable.
Yeah.
If Boyd can have a hook.
Ooh,
Do you know what I mean? Like Cape Fear is like ding ding, or no, that's the Shining.
If he has a lot like a musical motif,
but
he needs a musical motif to go with
a sting. That's what you call it.
A sting.
I'd like for him to have a musical sting.
Yes, for sure. Got to have a musical sting
because, well, a lot of the classics do.
Yeah,
like okay.
Think of like Psycho. Psycho's the classic of classics. When it happens.
True, but you could hum probably more than you think. You could hum Friday the 13th. You could hum Nightmare on Elm Street. Probably.
If you did for me, I'd probably be like, yep. Oh, yeah, I know that tune.
Texas Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
I don't know if it's
slasher
film of all.
I don't know. I don't think they have a theme song, but a lot of them do have a cadence that they carry through.
Yeah.
And it would be cool if we made another one with our guy. Now, does our guy survive?
Ooh, does Boyd survive?
Because he finds out he's doing all of this
post-credit scene.
He's doing all of this for nothing.
Yeah, post-credit scene. Like
does Kiefer get him?
No, he crawls out of the mud, still alive, and we get a sequel. Come on now.
Okay, we assume dead.
Yeah, assume dead. No body. No body for sure.
And crawls out of the mud.
Yeah,
out of the mud.
Yeah. If there's a flood or something, like the tornado took out the dam.
And is the predator eye on him?
Yeah.
He's like, shit. Is he doing an accent in this? Is he doing like the Wolverine? I like that.
I think he definitely needs to have some sort of drawl to him for sure.
Have you seen any of these other movies that I talked about?
Yes. Yeah.
He's
great.
And I think, probably does the kind of stuff that he wants to, but getting a movie like Logan right out of the gate is pretty cool.
Like we were first big real like Hollywood role.
I'm sure
there's others, but like the one that like the most people saw you at.
Yeah, I think that's probably the same.
Is this a time period piece? Does this have like a 70s like aesthetic, like, film grain, everybody's wearing bell bottoms and like, like is this like a time period piece?
Where does that come from?
I'm just curious.
I'm curious.
As we were sitting here talking about, I was like,
you want to see Anna Kendrick and Ferris in bell bottoms is I think what's going on here.
No,
you are a dirty birdie.
How dare I suggest that we make a 70s time period horror movie? I was just curious.
I feel like this is kind of current because you need current.
We could do it very current, cell phones and all that, but
technology
also
and
making a period piece of horror movie is always really fun. Limitations are what makes the horror movie, I think, fun sometimes. But I could see this playing in both.
We do have a camp in this.
We do.
It's washed away.
We do. We kind of we took some real inspiration.
I think
from the world.
It could be pretty timeless. I mean, but is there, to answer your question, any technology that's like super necessary? Not really.
No, I don't think so. I was just curious if you thought about it.
Okay, I bet the decision comes from like, how do you want the deaths? Like if you want like the more kind of trucks with what have you, the more maybe technology you have that's available is cooler.
Okay. This is where we're leaving it to our director.
But if you
do we finalize a director? Do we have a final director?
Yeah, Kyle, writer, director.
Kyle,
it could
you're gonna have to help us. Do we want this to be a period piece, or is this a new times?
I feel like that's a note maybe that you get like
from the director themselves.
No, like the studio or something, if it's there.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's a period piece. Like make it in the 70s.
It feels like it could be a 70s slasher.
What about that?
I don't know.
Is cool. Do you like because I see disaster movie?
Yeah.
In it, that's kind of interesting. So it's in the 70s, but you have today's kind of technology, so it can look.
Yeah, well, like with modern cameras and the things we got, I think that we can make a really fun like period disaster movie inside this horror movie. But this horror movie, like
Holbrook's sideburns and mustache, will be fucking phenomenal.
The blood and gore would be great. The setting would be fun.
We started off maybe closely with Oliphant, then locked in on Gyllenhaal. And then we are rocking with Boyd Holbrook.
Never know where the roller coaster is going to take you.
This is a fun movie. I think we've made a doozy here.
I think so. I'm thinking
is coming.
I'm thinking it's a period piece. I think it's a 70s slasher.
All right. Well, we'd love to hear what the audience has to say about that one. If you've been with us on this journey this whole time, and we're just infuriated at how many times we could not remember names. I'm with you. We have to live with ourselves. Do you understand?
We wrote these notes, whether or not we remember them or
and
can
what
read
happens
them.
after? Jeez, who knows? Well, we got it in under the wire.
We did it again.
That's fascinating. Every once in a while, I will be in the moment and I'll be like, this would be a fun watch. I would really enjoy watching this.
I do love coming up with these films.
Serial killer in the wake of a disaster. What an asshole.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
kills a cop to start the movie.
Yeah.
And
then we twist upon twist, you know, like, why is he here? Oh, I didn't. You did. You let them die. And then right at the end.
Start of the movie, here's how it goes. Start of the movie is like the cop pulls him over. However it plays out, he ends up killing Elijah Wood's cop character. We cut to big screen, like title font covers corner to corner of our 50-foot movie screen of like the last tornado in Florida. And then we cut to Anna Kendrick and the others and all the other stuff. And we don't even reveal him until like the halfway point of like, turns out he's been in the background the whole time.
Right. In handsome plain sight.
Oh, just the whole time.
Like
just this beautiful man.
You need it. That's how a lot of them got away with it.
I think that's the twist that we give them.
I think we nailed it.
I think so. And if we didn't nail it, well, I guess you'll have to comment and fight us.
Please let us know. alittleindependentpodcast@gmail.com is the address to email us your ideas, your thoughts. If you want to be in one of our movies, hell, we might put you in one.
We have that power.
It doesn't have to be a real famous person, just maybe a person-ish.
If you have an IMDb, you could be in a movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll start there. IMDb. All right. Hey, Logan, we did it again.
And again. And I hope we get to do it again next time.
I think we will.
Till then.